Have you ever heard the saying, "I do not seek to know the answers. I seek to understand the questions"? It's a powerful idea, often linked to the great philosopher Confucius. In our world, we're always looking for quick fixes and instant solutions. But what if the real magic isn't in the answer, but in the question itself? Think about it. An answer is just an endpoint. It's a destination. But a good question, that's the journey. It's the path that opens up new ways of thinking. This isn't just an Eastern idea. Way over in ancient Greece, Socrates was doing something very similar. He didn't give his students a list of facts to memorize. Instead, he used his famous Socratic method, constantly asking questions to help them discover the truth for themselves. He called it the art of midwifery of ideas, helping people give birth to their own understanding. History is filled with examples of this. The biggest breakthroughs, the most incredible discoveries, didn't come from people who thought they had all the answers. They came from people who dared to ask the right questions. People who weren't afraid to say, "I don't know, but I want to find out." And there's actually some cool science behind this. Neuroscience tells us that our brains are wired for curiosity. When we encounter a really intriguing question, it creates what's called a knowledge gap. Our brains hate that gap. We feel an urgent need to fill it. This process primes our minds, making us much more likely to remember the information when we finally find it. So, by first understanding the question, we're basically preparing the soil in our brains for the seed of knowledge to grow. This idea is also a game changer for innovation. The brilliant Albert Einstein once said that if he had only 1 hour to save the world, he'd spend 55 minutes defining the problem and just 5 minutes finding the solution. Why? Because when you truly understand the question, you cut through all the noise. You focus on what's essential. You're not just looking for any answer. You're looking for the right one. So, wisdom isn't about collecting a ton of data or knowing a bunch of facts. It's about the clarity of your investigation. It's about falling in love with the problem, not just the solution. The next time you're faced with a challenge, try resisting the urge to jump to an answer. Instead, take a moment, pause, and ask yourself, what is the real question here? You might be surprised where it leads you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little exploration into the power of questions, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video.